Hi everyone, this is Jody from Northern Country Creations, and thank you for a lot of patience over the summer not doing any videos. I'm just so busy and want to enjoy the outdoors. So I have quite a bit of haul here from thrift stores, from end of the season garage sales. I have some Ollie's haul items, and just, you know, here and there, and then some items friends gave me. So let's get right into this haul, and let me put these together here. And it's so good to be back in the craft room. So this bundle here, this is pretty big, I got for $3.99 at a thrift store. Sorry for the noise, but let's go through this. These are music papers, I believe from, what was the oldest date? Gosh, they are, I mean, they're so fragile and so brittle. Let's see. I believe these were like 30s and 40s. Let's see if I can find some here, but we can just go through it. I believe some of them are the Roman numerals, and I can get my cell phone here off to the side and do the Roman numeral dates on here. But so these few here on top are like just front pages, but look how brittle here. Let me zoom down just a tad so you guys get a better look at these. This was quite a find, and I'm sure this was probably, you know, grandma's attic clean out. But these pages are very brittle. But these would be very, very fun and exciting to back onto cardstock or, you know, like file folder. Really beautiful. And they're just like, this one's just all ripped. This one, Alabama Lullaby, and this is, I believe, just a cover too, or a one-pager. Yeah, look at that. 25 cents, 15 cents. This one doesn't, I don't see a date on this one. Oh, we do. So let me do this here. Let me get this up here. So we got MCM, and then this is XIX. Let's see what it is. So this is 1919. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine how many years has gone by with this piece of paper? Okay, and then here's another one. This one is kind of really fragile too. Land of My Sunset Dreams. Just so fragile. Let's see, here's another one. Let's see, I'm not gonna do them all, but we'll just do a few here. MCM, and this is XX, and then III. So let's see what that is. This one's whoop, I almost entered that wrong. That one's not right. MCM. Let's do that again. Whoops. Where did I find that date at? Oh, it's on the back. So MCM XX. Oops, that's why. I did the wrong one, and then III year. 1923. So anyways, I won't take up a lot of time doing the Roman numerals, but this is just, I mean, these are very old. So we'll go through them here so we can speed it up a little. But these, the fronts of these are just awesome. And these are kind of like 8.5 by 11 standard, like sheet paper size, just to give you a relation. Yeah, look at those. Isn't that just wonderful? Yeah, some of, oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that one. So it's basically the front, oh, of course there's music in the middle, but the front and backs are the ones that have the, you know, the beautiful graphics and the pictures. This nice yellow one. Yeah, I just thought this was a great deal for only $3.99, $4. And to have all this history. Oh, there's two there. Isn't that wonderful? Look at all of those. Oh, this one is gorgeous. I just love this one. Look at the picture on that one. Just gorgeous. A tree in the meadow. Let me see if I can slide it over here a little bit. Let me zoom back out. And then you can see kind of the front and the backs as I flip through them. I've got a pain in my sawdust. Oh, I ain't nobody's darling. Look at that. Isn't that cool? When it's lamp lighting time in the valley. These are just so cool. Till we meet again. Oh, this is probably really, really old. My Isle of Golden Dreams. After a While. Margie. Look at those. Oh, look at the sailors. Bell-bottom trousers. Hey, Mr. Banjo. These are just so cool. And you know, I'm probably not going to use, oh, look at that one. That's gorgeous. Probably not going to use this amount of vintage music paper. So maybe check my Etsy shop. You know, like not immediately tomorrow after you see this video, but I'm slowly getting back here into my craft room and getting things done. It just takes time to, you know, list things on Etsy. Oh, look at that. So just keep checking anyways. I'll probably list some of these in sets and share them. These are just wonderful. Just think about how long these have been around. And you know what? The rest of these are in really good shape. There's just a few that are, you know, paper clipped. But, I mean, for the most part, you know, all the pages are here. Look at those. Oh, Horsey, keep your tail up. 1937, somebody wrote on that one. Some pretty cool music. Pretty awesome. So anyways, I'll keep going through these pretty quick here. So, because there's quite a bit of these. So I'll just kind of quickly go through them. I'm getting down to the last few here. And then we can move on to some of the other good items that I found. Hope everyone had a great summer and Halloween was last night when I'm taping this. And aren't these just wonderful? I love them. There's a couple more left. Here. Tweedledee. Oh, that's a cool one. Jane Russell. Look at that. Underwater. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at the cowboy or cowgirl. For me and my gal. All right. Okay. So there are those. Let me just really quick stick them back in the plastic because I just don't want them to get further damaged moving things around. All right. Okay. And then, so I've got a few books here. These are really cool. So this one, All Through the House, I got for 79 cents. It's a Heritage House one. And it does have this patterns through it. Let me zoom down now so you can see a little bit more better. Yeah, so it's got some vintage patterns here that'll be fun to play with. And the reason I picked this book is I do like vintage, you know, images from these types of books. Even though they're glossy, to me it doesn't matter. I really like them. And I like, you know, just some of these old-fashioned looking pictures. And then these pages here, there's a part of the book that has paper pages. Right here, these are all papers, so you're supposed to put a photo here and then document, you know, your Christmas cards and shopping list and stuff. So those will be kind of fun to play around with. And here's calendar. And so these are just a lot of fun. I like these older ones. These are fun to take apart. And what year is this? I'm not sure if it says first printing 1993. Yeah, 1993. So that's the age of that one. And I do love the book cover. I like that snowy scene. Okay, and then Wildlife's Christmas Treasury. It's kind of another vintage one, probably the 90s, I would assume. Let's look. Oh, I just love these papers. So this one is 1976, so this is 20 years older. And again, look at all the old vintage pictures. Even though, like I said, even though they're photographs, I love these. Look at those. This is kind of an illustration part here of all the different trees. That's kind of really interesting. I'll probably read that actually. Look at those. I like, you know, oh, look at that. Bygone Greetings. So there's pictures of vintage cards. And oh, look at that. I didn't know you could do that for birds. So yeah, there's just lots of, I like the vintage photos in these books. So that doesn't bother me. I really like those. So there's lots of useful stuff in here. So I like that. I like the cover. All right, then start with this one. Sorry, there's a little bit of a glare there. This is just a little golden book that I picked up. I don't think I have this in my stash. It's The Counting. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And this one's 1957 is the last copyright, so that's nice. Even though it's got the barcode on there, are you sure? It's got to be newer than that then. Seems like. Okay. And then this one here, I love this cover, Moments to Remember. And yep, this is the Ideals. I pick up Ideals anywhere I'm at, no matter what. Even if I already have it, I pick it up. It just has such wonderful illustrations and pages in these books. I absolutely love Ideals. A few years ago, I found a giant binder. It was probably like 6-7 inches wide, and it was a binder that you would stick the paper ones in, and it would hold, you know, I don't know, 10-15 of the magazines. And I was just lucky to find that, and I got it for a few dollars at a thrift store, kind of an out of the way thrift store. But again, I just love Ideals. I do already have this, but I got it anyways, another one, and it's kind of beat up. So it was, I don't know, it was probably only 50 cents or something. But I grabbed it. I love the size of these pages. This has been taped together, so this has been well loved. Look, it's written in, but it's okay. There's lots of useful pages in here for sure. Absolutely. I love that. All right, then let's see what else do I have here. So I have this, these. I'm kind of trying to keep, you know, like thrift store garage sale stuff together, and then I'll do the ollies. I found this actually, I think it, at a Goodwill. And I love the cover. I just fell in love with the cover. And it's actually one of those photo sleeve books, so I can definitely, you know, use these sleeves. And then maybe create a journal out of this. But I just fell in love with this book cover. And it's a Gibson Fine Gifts. So I really like that. These I found at a thrift store. So these are like large, you know, cutouts. They're kind of like the kind of cardstock, but they're really fun. This one's mushrooms, this one's tomatoes, and then this one's pizza. These are kind of fun for like use as journaling cards. So I grabbed that, and this was the same. Here we go. The Little Engine That Could, and actually I have that journal started and got to get it finished. It's ring bound. So I'll use some of these in there for to put in the tuck spots, but look at that. Aren't those just adorable? Look at those girls. And the little bears. And there's like multiple of these. These are 2007. So they're a little older, but not old. Little Engine That Could. So those are definitely fun. Put those back in there. So those were kind of great. And then these are actually these are actually magnets that go like on your refrigerator, but I thought I could alter them. They were $1.97 for this whole bag. And they're like a plastic, but they have the little magnet on the back, you know, to stick on your refrigerator. But I thought these would be really cool to alter and play with. So there's a whole bag here of all different kinds and sizes. Look at that. So I thought that would just be fun to play with. So I got those. Excuse me. And then I think these might even have been in a free box, but these are like just little plastic, they're just little plastic trinkets. And look at, they have, I don't know if I can get it to focus, but they already have a hole right here to use as a charm. So there are like wine glasses, there's shoes, there's like wine bottles, beer bottles, things like that. So those would be fun to play with. Like I said, I think those were in a free box. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, yeah. This is from the thrift store too. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is a huge giant bag of red laces and trims. And I love red, especially for the holiday journals and stuff. So this whole entire bag was $5.99. Right there, $6. And look at all these, I believe these are vintage. I'm not sure, but, I mean, this doesn't look like normal trim packaging that maybe, I don't know, but Queen Craft. Anyways, but it even has a piece of paper here so you can see what the style of the trim is. But look at that. These were, wherever these were 49 cents. But I got this entire bag. There are some multiples, but yeah, so look at all this red trim. This is kind of a dark. Look at that big, huge, wide trim. This was probably like 1.5 to 2 inches. And here's a kind of a ruffle trim. That's the ruffle trim, like that's a double. And look at, there's even some green ones in here too, but there's some more red. Oh, and this one's kind of like a crocheted. Kind of like a crochet. Here's another really wide one. Let me see. Whoops. I think I dropped one on the floor. And look at, there's even some green. Aren't those cool? I mean, this is a lot for, you can see it right there. This is like a two-sided, trim. Yeah, this bag is huge. There's another one, small. There's kind of medium. I think that's a duplicate. There's another one. And that might be a duplicate. There's some more of that one. And that one. Oh, this one's not. I don't think I showed that one. That's a duplicate of that one. And then there's that one. So I got this whole pile for $6. So that was great. And it's really nice for Christmas journals, lots of red. There's a few green in there. It's also good just for the little golden books, because they're usually primary colors that I do. Okay, what else do I have here? I just want to... Okay. Oh, I have another book and some paper. I should have separated all of my Ollie's stuff. That's thrift store. Was this thrift store? Yep, that was thrift store. Look at that. Okay, that's Ollie's. That's Ollie's. That's Ollie's. That's thrift store, thrift store, thrift store. That's a Temu item that I found on the ground. So, I got a lot of stuff here. Oh, I have that. What else do I have? Those are Ollie's. Okay. Okay, that's Temu. I think that these two. Yeah, I got some. So yeah, I got a whole assortment. Garage sale, thrift store, Temu, Ollie's. Yep, that was thrift store too. These two are Walmart. Okay. Okay, so this one is, I paid $2.46 for this. So this is the Sizzix, the punch out to make. The little piece in here is covering the window, but it looks like they put a little sample in there. I don't know if I can get it out of the way anyways. Help. Get the piece of, there we go. They just put that in there to show, but it makes the 3 different sizes here to make like these embellishments. So that was pretty cool. I don't have that one. I really don't do these types very much, but I do have everything for it, and I should use it more. So hopefully, I can use more. This was given to me. So there's this child's book, The Velveteen Rabbit. Isn't that cute? So I'll have that. That was given to me. I got this at a thrift store. Look at that. It's like a brand new pad. Fresh floral stack. And it's got all the cool, bright, summerish type papers. Yeah, and it's just, it's actual just, you know, scrapbook paper, not the cardstock. I'm always lucky. I get so lucky, you know, and it's thick. Probably somebody only used a couple pages out of it. Okay, and then this was a really nice score. This is a 50 page pack of vellum for excuse me. Excuse me. For $1.97. And they're both the same. And there's 50 sheets there. Oh, let me actually cut one open. I don't know if one's already open. Nope. Let's cut one open and actually see what we got here. I know, because sometimes it's kind of hard to see through this, you know, plastic. Oh, wow. This is really thick. Oh, my goodness. Is that 2? Oh, yes. Okay. Phew. I was going to say. So, yeah, that's really nice paper. It says love letters and all the flowers. Oh, I just love that. So, I picked up 2 of those. I mean, $1.97 for 50 sheets. Yeah. So, I won't put that back. That'll be too hard to get back in there. And then, this was from the thrift store, 75 cents. Look at that, the pokey little puppy. And again, it's the big, huge pages, which I love big journals. I love, love, love them. Okay, this is from Savers, $1.99. I always pick up this type of stationery, like the printer, you know, old printer paper. I don't know if there's a date on here, 2011. But I always try to pick the style where when you fold it in half, it's not directional, that it's nice. I mean, like, this was just perfect. So I picked that up. Let's see. This was at a thrift store. This is different, just 3 different types of confetti. So there's little dots, big dots, and then all these little pieces here. These are little, like little die cuts. What does it say? Sweet, oh my goodness. Sweet, oh, sweet baby girl. Okay. So those are really cute. So I picked that up. And look, remember these vintage paper clips? I do have some, and I use them very sparingly because you just don't find them anymore. So they're like that. So that was pretty cool. 75 cents, I grabbed those. And then this was at a thrift store. These are felt stickers, little gingerbread guys. So I picked that up. And then this is, it says Hawaii, and it's like three-dimensional keychain, but obviously it broke from somebody's keychain, and I found it on the ground. So I picked it up, and it'll go it'll go on a dangle. So excuse me. And then let's see. I picked up some fabric pieces. Here we go. $2. $2 for this one. Nice little hearts, country style. And then this one here, again, $2. This country style with little roses. Kind of green checkered. Okay, now I will do Temu. Okay, now I'll do Temu. I only have a few things from Temu. I got this yellow kind of crocheted trim. I think there's 5 yards here. Really pretty. So like that. And then, oh, I have not used this yet. Maybe I'll do a video on it if I'm really happy with it. But this is for, it's actually like for leather. Leather and, you know, your book board is what I'm hoping. And maybe, I don't know if I can throw a picture up on the screen. But this is like, these are like needles. And these are really sharp needles, but they're big. And you put your thread in here, or you put them in here, and then you put your thread down here, and you're binding your leather. So I don't know, I'm gonna try it. And I made a leather type journal. Gal, it's been like 4 years ago now, but it took me a long time to do. But I just thought this was a cool gadget, and I'm just going to play with it and see how it works out. And then I know you guys have probably seen these quite often. These are just those clear, the clear stickers where you can put something in the middle. And they're like different types of jars and whatnot. So I'm going to use those in my journals. This is from Walmart clearance section. I know these are for your hand sanitizer, but this here, I'm going to use these for the sanitizers, but for my grandchildren, and that'll be fun. But I'm going to use this dangle here. This is a cherry, and it's kind of like the, you know, not nylon, I'm not sure what this is, like the plastic. So that'll be a fun piece to use. It was only $1. And then I got these self-adhesive patches. I really like patches and putting them even on covers of journals, but this was, I think, $1 also. So I grabbed those. Now we can do Ollie's. So I don't get there very often, but we pass through an Ollie's on our way to our cabin. So, and when I heard that they did the Joann Fabrics buyout, I'm like, okay. But every time I stopped there, and then I'd ask, you know, hey, when are you putting out your, you know, scrapbook paper and stuff? And they just said they put a little out at a time, otherwise people just grab whole boxes of it. And I'm like, okay, I understand. So every time throughout the summer I've ran in there and just grabbed, you know, whatever they had available at the time. These are all from all different, I mean, all through the summer, the last 4 or 6 months. So they did have the Singer sewing machine, the needle inserter, 99 cents. And then they had the iron-on fusing for $1.49. So I grabbed those two items. They actually had the gold big paper clips. These are actually really heavy duty ones. I mean, it's pretty heavy. These were 99 cents for 50 of them. So I grabbed those. Make hidden paper clips with them. They did have some of these sticker sets. These are all, like these are puffy stickers, kind of like a dimensional sticker. This, and then these are die cuts with adhesive on the back. So these would be fun too. So I picked those up. Those were, I think, 99 cents as well. They also did have the Craft Smart. This is the foliage texture sheet. And there's 3 of them in, yeah, there's 3 of them in here, the 3 different styles. So there's kind of the wispy leaves. Oh, that's probably hard to see, huh? There we go. There's the wispy leaves. Kind of squiggly. And then kind of like your herbal leaves. So there's those three. And I believe that was 99 cents as well. So I grabbed those textures. They didn't have the other ones, but it was just those. These I'm going to repurpose. I don't use album inserts or anything, but these are cardstock, and they were $1. But I'm going to repurpose these and use them in different ways. So these are nice cardstock. And then look, they have all different, look at that, all different, look at that, she believed she could, she did. And look at the little, like, vintage girl on a scooter. You float my boat. Yeah, just kind of all fun things. There's punch outs for numbers. So, and this, yeah, this is a pocket. So all kinds of different things. So this will be fun. I mean, they were only $1. So I grabbed those. I'm going to repurpose those into the journals. And then they had smooth white. What is this? 160 GSM. This whole pack of 50. This is cardstock. Was $1.99. So I grabbed the white because I can tea dye it or Kool-Aid dye it. And then this one, look at the size of this, man. This is Astro Brights. This is blue parchment. And look, it was only $2.99. So that's a lot of cardstock. And it's 176 GSM, 65 pound paper, but it's really nice. It's kind of got the, like, a cloudy look to it. So I picked that up. That was really cool. They also had this bright yellow. And this one is, yeah, that's cardstock. This is actual, like, paper. So this is 89 GSM. And I got this one for $2.99. And this is yellow. Let me just see. It's most likely probably like, you know, computer paper. But let's just check it out. Yeah, if you have an Ollie's near you, I do not have an Ollie's near me. I live here in the Twin Cities, and we do not have an Ollie's. But on our way to our cabin, which is in Wisconsin, there is one in Wausau. And that's the one that I stop at on the way there. So yes, this is like computer paper, so it's yellow. Oh, so it's yellow. Excuse me, I have such a starting getting a cold. All right, moving on. So I only hit it maybe twice that they had actual paper, scrapbook paper. I never found too much paper there. But again, they are great deals at $1.99, and this one is cardstock. So this one has all these, oops, I don't know if you can see them or not, all these different types, and they are one-sided. It's a bummer, but that's okay. So I did get that one. That's 58 sheets. This one was a 30 sheets for the same price, $1.99, and these are all different colors of shades of blue. So that's cardstock as well. Then they had this really nice American Crafts, the self-healing cutting mat. Now this is a smaller one, and this one, let's see if I can open it here. I don't need the plastic on it anymore. Like I said, I've just had all this stuff sitting around and hadn't started using it yet. Take the plastic off. So this is, I don't know, is there two? Or is there just one? Oh, it is one. Okay. Just one. Yep. So this one is what? 12 by 12? Yeah, this is 12 by 12. So this will be nice to put on my other side of my table over here. that you can't see for when I'm working on like different projects, and I only have this cutting board here underneath for where I'm working. So I have that. Let me show you another item I got, but it's behind me here. It was an unbelievable price, and this one is going to go up to my cabin workspace, because there I have a huge room there. I mean, I have an entire room there that I'm building, I should say. This is a big this is a big box. This is a poster shop poster board cutter. So this has the healing mat, the cutting guide, and the blades for cutting large pieces of paper, so like poster board. And I know when we get packaging like from Amazon or when you're buying online, they ship in those big rolls of the craft paper, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I will actually have a way to actually cut that stuff really easy and quickly. And you won't believe the price that I paid for this. I didn't look it up as to how much it really is. There's an image of it. So there's the cutting board. It's in 3 pieces and it snaps together. And it's American Crafts. I paid $2.99 for this. They had a few of them there, but I only needed one, and so I grabbed it, and I'm just so excited to use that and take it up there. So that will be a lot of fun. All right, then on another trip through there, they had all of their boxed cards for $1.99. So I did grab an assortment of these. I think these are all blank. Yeah. Yep, I think they're all blank inside, which is great. You know, us as crafters, we all know using greeting cards and cards there's just so many ways to use them. And each of these boxes on the back here, it shows you the different designs. So there's multiple designs in the box, and you can decorate them up even more if you want. So let me go backwards, sorry. So this one had all of these designs. And this one had those designs. $1.99. This one's Bo Bunny, Will and Sage. Then there was this one. It's called Stardust. And it has all of those in it. I think I got one of each. This one's Patio Party, American Crafts, $1.99. Again, that one has all of those images, or not images, but I mean designs. This one is Hey Hello, and there are those. These two, this one has actually Happy Birthday and something else on. I can't even read it with my bifocals on. So there's that one. And then the last one, it was this one here, Picnic in the Park. And it has these images or designs on the front. So I grabbed those. So those were fun. Only $1.99. I couldn't believe that. And that is it. Like I said, every time I went to Ollie's, they only put out very few things, and so it was limited. So I did get some storage boxes, but I won't show you those. And what else? Oh, I was kind of messing around with some of these pockets. So I got some multiple pocket sheets here. I did some sewing. These are kind of fun for stuffing with lots of different... I think these are from Treasure Books. I watched one of her videos and she made a bunch of these. These are old encyclopedia pages. So there's pocket here, and then the whole thing is a pocket. So I just had these sitting on my desk here, but I made some of those. But that is it for my haul. Like I said, gosh, that was a lot. And it feels good to get back in my craft room and craft again. I'm pretty sure that was it. I might have a few things here and there that I've, you know, put away, but I'm going to start working on some, well, not start working on some journals, finish up some of these journals that I have started. And I'll bring you along the way. Hopefully we'll have some more videos coming, you know, soon. And ramp up here for November and then a little bit in December. So thank you for watching and we'll see you soon. Bye.